folks, it's the NGB podcast. We're on episode number 123. I am Andy and I'm joined by Mr. Kieran McClung. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Awesome. I'm joined by NGB's smoothest member, Mr. Jonathan Markwell. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I never asked how you were. Sorry, that was really rude.
All right, Johnny did. It's okay, don't worry.
I'm
all right. I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Good.
And joining us for the first time in a long time is Mr. Matt Golding. Hello, Matt. You're on the podcast. Don't swear.
You are on Channel 4. No, wait. Hold on. So he's the smoothest. Kieran's obviously the politest. What am I then?
You're Matt.
Oh.
You're definitely the most Matt.
Yeah. Oh, goody. Hi.
So let's get things rolling with what we've been playing. And let's start with Matt. What have you been playing lately?
Oh, great. So straight to me.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to jump us all back in time.
Oh, you've been a bit retro.
I've gone very retro.
Oh, all right.
I've been playing Theme Hospital.
Oh, good game.
Yes.
Good game. Big heads.
Absolutely.
Big
Love
heads.
it. And the reason why is I'm very excited because they're sort of re-releasing it, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Yes.
What was that called?
2 Point Hospital.
Yes.
2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
I heard and I thought, do you know what? It's really got me in the mood. I thought, right, what should I do? Looking for it. Good old games. Found it on there. 69p.
Nice.
Can't go wrong.
69p.
Nice.
Absolutely. Do you know
The
what?
number of views at the moment you have on your Jurassic World.
Yes.
69 dudes. Anyway, so is it,
Nice.
how does it stand up several years on, Theme Hospital?
Do you know what? It is still just as fun and just as funny, to be honest. It seems to be a lot easier, though, than I do remember.
Yeah, I think the original theme park's a bit like that as well, isn't it? It doesn't have the complexity of the later games.
I've played it for an hour and I'm already halfway through it. I'm like, oh.
Longevity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it used to be harder than this. Even that, or I was just really, really shit. I'm not sure.
Maybe there's justification for DLC there.
Yeah. But no, I love it. It's great.
Excellent. Jonathan, what have you been playing?
Andrew, do you know what I've been playing recently?
What have you been playing recently,
I've
Jonathan?
been playing The Crew 2.
Oh,
Have
God.
you really?
Which is funny because we've all been playing it.
We did play a bit
Because
of The Crew 2,
seconds
didn't we?
before recording this podcast, we were all sat around doing a stream of The Crew 2.
I blanked it.
I mean, it's worth pointing out at this point that we've played about an hour of it.
Yeah.
So we can't really call it just yet.
No.
From my first impression of it in that hour, it seems like it looks nice and the open world's massive, but is it a bit boring?
I don't know, is it?
I mean, I think it might be.
It might be a bit
I mean, again, only an hour in, but it didn't feel like I thought, hey, flying a plane, this is going to be great fun. And when you do it, it's like, it feels fine. I don't know, it doesn't feel as exciting as I thought it would.
Is it fine out of 10?
Fine out of 10.
Okay. Anything else?
Do you know what? This is really bad.
Have you been playing Theme Hospital as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
You should. It's good.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Okay. Spoiler alert.
2 weeks ago, I started playing Oxenfree.
I had noticed you were playing that. What
Yeah.
were you thinking?
Well, do you know what? I played it before E3,
Yeah.
and then E3 happened, and I kind of had to not play anything because I was bloody talking about
Doing video game journalism.
proper journalism,
Yeah.
as we do. And then I kind of tried to start it again yesterday and played about 10 minutes of it, and then I had to stop. So I still haven't finished
Okay.
it. It's only about an hour long, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Well, I think it's about 5 hours long.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished that, but I played a little bit more of it.
Okay.
And I like it.
Good.
Yes. Also, this is not a game as such, but I got a Pro Controller for my Switch, and it's good.
Very nice.
I'd recommend a
Well,
Pro
there you
Controller.
go. Not third party.
I mean, yeah, I think they look a bit strange, don't they?
You've got too much money.
They look
then.
like a video game controller.
I was bought it.
You was bought it?
Yeah, it's my
Present.
birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
obviously. Of course it was. Johnny's 25.
Yes. 25 something. Yeah. So basically, there you go.
You get to play Switch games like a pro now.
I'm now a pro gamer. That's
Awesome.
what this means, isn't
Awesome.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
So, Kieran, what have you been on with?
What have I been on with? Fortnite.
Oh, what a surprise!
Yay! Fortnite, yay! Yeah, played a bit of Fortnite because it's nearly the end of the season 4 and I've barely done any of the challenges. So now I've got to fit in probably all the challenges in about a week.
Okay.
It's not going to happen. But
No.
there's a really good dance that I want to get. And it makes me feel sad that I've just said that.
Yeah,
Good dance
you
on
are a grown man
I'm a grown man
who wants to get a virtual
who
dance.
wants to get a dance.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. I mean, what dance is it?
It's a very good dance. I'm not doing it, but it's a good dance.
Can you describe it for us?
No, I think you should
What's
do
it
it.
akin to?
Well, it's a bit like the dance in Napoleon Dynamite,
Oh, the Cantique one.
Okay.
maybe. I don't know.
The one who does the Jamiroquai.
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
It's real good. It's real good. It's like really camp as well. It's amazing.
Okay.
So, do you get shot while you're doing the dances if you're not careful?
Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
You can actually jump over bullets. Exploits. If you do there's a little dance where you do like a jump and do the splits, and there's a video online of someone jumping over a sniper shot. as they
Wow.
did it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Impressive.
not what they're there for.
Somebody's
to be
got too
fair.
much time on their hands. with doing
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it's not a tactic I'd recommend. I wouldn't just run out into
Just
the
leap around
Yeah,
into
into
the,
the
game
battle
arena,
and-
dancing around.
but
Dance off.
I want to get that dance basically.
Okay.
I want to get it. I also played Mario Kart
Oh.
on
Mario
the
Kart 8.
SNES.
On the SNES.
Wow.
The SNES.
Right, we are back in time.
My popper, he came over and we were waiting
Pop
to
Kieran.
Popper Kieran. There's a volcano, isn't there? Popper. I can't remember what it's called. There used to be a song at school. Anyway, no one will know that anymore.
What?
So you were playing Mario Kart?
Yes,
with
I
your
played
dad?
Mario Kart
Yeah.
with my dad. And first time I've ever played it as well, actually.
You what?
You
The
are?
SNES one.
You're broken.
It's good.
And we know.
Really
Yeah,
good.
we know that, yeah.
We know
Yeah,
that.
You know that, but usually when you go back and play an old game, they're pretty shit. And
Not
I know people
always.
are going to be
Yeah.
like, but you go back and it's like the controls are a bit clunky. They sometimes look a bit naff,
Yeah.
but this still holds up. I know you're
No, it's all right. I mean,
one step away from punching me.
well, no. I mean, in all fairness, I mean, I get the reputation of being Mr. Nintendo.
I mean, it's hard to say
But-
why.
Screw you. But at the time sort of Mario Kart came out, I didn't own a Nintendo system. I was a PC gamer at that point, Amiga PC gamer. So, you know, in all fairness, I never played Mario. I think the first Mario Kart I probably played was Double Dash on the
That's a
GameCube.
good game, though.
So, you know, yeah.
But yeah, it's
good games.
really good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Played a bit of multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a bit slippy nowadays in comparison to the modern one.
Oh yeah, it is.
They're
Yeah.
the bananas.
They get you every time.
But I think that's about all I've been playing. Really,
Yeah.
it's been a bit quiet.
Well,
What have you been?
what
playing?
have I been playing? I've been playing Mario Tennis Aces on the Switch. Mario Tennis Aces.
Tell me about it.
It's good. It's a good game.
I was weighing it up.
We've got a review hitting. It may be on the site by the time the podcast comes out.
Yeah.
It may not be. Depends.
Mystery box.
Yeah.
Mystery box. It's good. I mean, it is a good game. It's a solid game.
Okay.
It's incredibly hardcore. The controls are very. They're easy to understand, but they're really deep with how you actually play the game of tennis. This is not Wii tennis. This is not standing up with your remote and shaking it about until you hit the ball back at the other player.
That's good.
There's a lot of tactics in how you, what type of shot you do. So each button on the face of the controller, there's a different type of shot. You can do drop shots. You can do lobs. You can curve the ball and do all sorts of things. And each character has different strengths and weaknesses as well. Yoshi, for example, is quite fast. Boo is quite good at doing curveballs and all sorts of things like that. So each character has their own specific type of play.
I think they used to have that though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's all very sort of focused around how you want to play. There is an offline single player mode, which is like it's been pitched as an adventure game. Now the handheld Mario Tennis games for the Game Boy Color and the DS and the Game Boy Advance have always had sort of golf story style, deep RPGs to them. This isn't that, sadly. It's good, but it's very much challenge based. So you have this map that you walk around, but you don't free roam around it. You have spots that you can go to on the map. And there's different challenges to do, and there's a story going on. Basically, Luigi's fucked it, lads. He's got a cursed tennis racket, and it's possessed him, and it's making him do bad things. And it's Waluigi and Wario, it's their shenanigans. And Mario has to pull an infinity wall, go and find 5 gems, which when inserted into the racket,
Okay.
will
Lawsuit.
nullify it.
Wow, this game's a massive innuendo.
Basically, they do an infinity wall. Mario in this game is Tony Stark, and he's having to go and find these gems.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's yeah, I mean it's good. It teaches you the controls. It's got some familiar Mario locations and characters. It looks great. It runs a solid 60 frames. But it's the online where it's really going to thrive, I think, going forwards. And I think if Nintendo can do what they've done with Splatoon and ARMS with this and sort of have constant content rolling over for the online, constant tournaments, but the online is hardcore. There are people on there who will give you a run for your money if you're not knowing what you're doing in this game. But it's good, and it's it's a cliche of it's a good fit for the Switch, but it really is. I mean, it's a nice looking game. It's a good portable game. Yeah, it's good. Solid title. Very recommended if you got a Switch and you like tennis games. Well worth picking up. So there we are.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good games all round. Now, let's move on to the news. Shall we talk about
what's
been going on?
I want to hear some new news.
You want to hear some new news?
Not any of that old news.
Yeah, new news is the best.
New news is the best news. Well, free game time.
Oh,
free games have been announced, and we are getting them next week, aren't we?
Well, what are they?
For your PlayStation Plus and for your Xbox Live.
Well, don't hold us anymore. What are they?
What are they? Well, if you're a PS Plus subscriber,
I am.
You will get
Yeah.
Absolver.
What's that?
Absolver is a game that I have been wanting for a very long time, actually. So I'm really glad.
Cheap to buy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's one of those games that it's been on my radar for a while, but I've never really got around to picking it up. It's kind of it looks a little bit like, and you're going to kick me, but it looks a little bit like Dark Souls meets Street Fighter. So it's got that sort of open world, roaming around, fighting NPCs, but instead of being like sort of mystical or anything like that, it's all based around hand-to-hand combat styles. Okay. So as you're going around the world, you pick up different combat styles, different techniques. And the idea, I think, is that you build up a library of moves from different styles of martial arts that you can chain together.
Okay.
All right.
So it's not sort of like it's only Dark Souls in as such that it's a third-person action game, and I think there are certain elements of if you get killed, you leave stuff behind and stuff like that you have to go and pick up. But it looks really good, and it's something that's been on my radar for a while. But the other game, if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, that you will get next week, which I've forgotten, and I'm going to have to bring my notes up, is Heavy Rain. How could I forget Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain.
How unprofessional of me. Heavy Rain.
Is that a David Cage joint?
It's a David Cage joint.
All right.
So it's the other remaster on the PS4.
I'll be honest with you, just cutting back slightly, you've kind of sold Absolver to me.
Well, there you go. You'll have to give it a crack.
You made it sound quite exciting. Well done.
Yeah. Running around the world, learning martial arts, punching people in the face.
Yeah.
I believe that there is a secret martial art that you can learn, which is literally a slap.
Okay.
I think you can just slap people.
I'm down for that.
Sorry, I brought you back there though. Sorry, go on to Heavy Rain.
Forwards, we were talking about Heavy Rain. So Heavy Rain is Heavy Rain. It's David Cage, like you say, it's David Cage game.
Sure.
It's the Quantic Dream game where you had, I think, from what I gather from Ben talking about Detroit, and certainly from my experience with Beyond, is Heavy Rain had the most choice-heavy gameplay. Had the most branches in the story. Now, I played that on PS3. I played it and finished it. So I'm quite keen to go back and explore the story again. Maybe make a few different decisions.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I did it once.
Yeah.
And I never got back to doing it again, thinking, I wonder what would happen if I'd done this, or if you're actually on time with certain things when you're pressing it.
Press X to Jason.
Yeah, it's like, bugger, I missed it. And
if
then,
only
and
you
then
pressed X enough times, Jason might have come back to you at the start, and then the credits would have rolled.
Yeah.
But no, I quite like Heavy Rain. I mean, I like that sort of cinematic look to it. I quite like cinematic games. I know a lot of people sort of these days like their open world games, but for me, sort of something like Heavy Rain is very much the kind of thing I go for. So,
yeah, it's a bit of a lost art, isn't it? The old single player story arc.
Yeah,
I love them.
Yeah,
I love them.
Can't monetize it enough, can you?
You can't. You can't get loot boxes in Heavy Rain, can you?
Yeah, press X to loot box. Oh dear. You might be able to save Jason, but it's going to have to be a £5 extra charge.
That's venturing into that Harry Potter game, though, isn't it? It's
God, yeah.
Save the child!
Oh, God, could you imagine a Quantic Dream style game with that sort of mechanics in it?
No.
You're going to have to wait half an hour now, mate, or you can pay a £5.
I don't think David Cage should go anywhere near Harry Potter.
Probably not.
No.
That's probably not a good combination. But anyway, For the Xbox owners, that would be me and Kieran. Games with Gold next month is bringing Splinter Cell Conviction on the Xbox 360.
Not when I played that one.
I have not played a Splinter Cell at all.
Okay.
I've
Why?
never played a Splinter Cell.
Some of them are quite good.
Never had an Xbox.
I'll give you that.
Oh, that would be it.
Yeah,
So I never played Splinter Cell, and then the series as it kind of got on was not one that I really dropped into when it went multi-platform. I was like, oh yeah, I've not really played this from the start, so
It's worth playing this one.
Yeah,
it is,
I like
it's
it
really
a go.
good. Yeah, it is good.
Was this the reboot Conviction? The one where they had a younger, because it wasn't one of the games wasn't Michael Ironside, was it? Voicing, I want to say Solid Snake, but it's not Solid Snake, is it?
No, it's Sam Fisher.
Sam Fisher, that's the man.
No, I don't think this was, and I can't remember what the one was. This one is quite rugged. And
It was a Splinter Cell game.
It goes renegade,
Okay.
and he's sort of quite brutal in this one, so you can smash people's heads against sinks and stuff to interrogate them and things like that. But it's really stylized.
Yeah,
it is good. It is good fun. I'm tempted to go back.
I'll give it a go.
Actually,
I'll give it a go. But there's also Virtua Fighter 5.
Yeah, I never played that.
I actually, interestingly, I was tooling about on my PlayStation 3 the other day, and that was a PS Plus game many, many years ago. And I actually installed it on my PS3.
Yeah.
And gave it a crack the other night. So
not to go take us back a minute again, but did you say Virtua Fighter 5?
Virtua Fighter 5.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I used to really like Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, Virtua Fighter 5.
I haven't played one since 2, but I used to really like them.
Wait, they did 3, 4, and 5?
They're actually really technical games. Unlike, say, something like Street Fighter, they're more about timing, aren't they, Virtua Fighter games, rather than hammering the button and smashing your opponent.
I just hammered the buttons, mate. I was about 9.
There you go.
Button bashing.
So, also on Xbox One, players will get indie titles Death Squared, which I reviewed for Switch. Thought it was all right.
Yeah, I remember playing that.
Yeah, we had a go on that, didn't we?
Yeah, it's all right.
And Assault Android Cactus, and I have no idea what that
that's
game
the
is.
one.
Apparently, it's a twin stick shooter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Shrug.
Yeah.
So
generic. Indie game.
Twin stick shooter.
Yeah, it might be. It's worth. To be fair, actually, I quite like Games of Gold and PlayStation Plus for picking games like that up.
I'll tell you what, guys, as well. This Assault Android Cactus has got 5 stars on Steam.
5 stars on Steam.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But it's a good chance to play games you'd maybe not pick up.
Yeah.
Because I've played some gems.
Like Shishimi.
I've not played that yet.
Shishimi. Remember we did Shishimi?
Was that the
Shitshimi?
Refresh my memory.
The goldfish, the flying goldfish shooter.
Oh, that.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things that we did when we did the show, wasn't it?
That wasn't a gem.
It didn't
That's
grab
not
me.
a gem. No.
I'll delete that when I get home then.
Yeah. Shit sandwich. Anyway.
Touché.
So, moving onwards, we've got a couple of other bits of news here. We've got the news that Microsoft are finally moving forward with a live-action adaptation of Halo. Ooh. Apparently.
Oh.
A TV series based on Halo is in the works. Now, they have dabbled with a TV version of Halo in the past. They did do a live-action.
They did a film, didn't they?
Yeah, like a short film, wasn't it?
I want to say it was Forward Unto Dawn, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It wasn't terrible either.
I never watched it. Again, never being enamoured by Halo. It was never one that I kind of aimed for.
I quite like Halo, although I'm getting a bit bored, to be honest. But yeah,
the next one's Infinite, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so
all of the Halo, all of the Halo, all of the time, forever.
Some may say too much Halo, but time will tell. No, the film was all right, actually. Yeah. It's quite good.
But this has been languishing in development hell for ages. Because originally, who was going to do Halo originally? Wasn't it your lad who did District 9?
Yeah.
Was Spielberg not attached to something?
Spielberg was producing it, and it was going to be Neil Blomkamp who was going to be
the lad who was going to do the Alien film, but never got to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't it Peter Jackson as well?
Really? I think so.
Yeah.
Because that Neil chap, he did some of the videos for Halo 3. Like some of the promo videos.
Wasn't it off the back of that he got the funding to do District 9?
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they were quite a similar sort of style where it's quite gritty. And, there was... quite a cool video actually, where they were fighting all the brutes and what have
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it never really came to be.
Yeah, I think it was from what I can remember. It was Peter Jackson and Steven Spielberg were producing, and I have a feeling they'd hired Neil Blomkamp to direct. But when the project fell through, I think didn't Jackson co-produce?
Yeah, you had Peter
District
Jackson,
9.
Yeah,
For him.
Neil Blomkamp and
Guillermo del
Toro. Yeah.
Del Toro was
it.
attached.
Wow.
But this isn't that. This is a new 10-part TV series based on Halo.
Yes.
Apparently,
Is it a Netflixer?
Quite possibly. It could
It's got
possibly
Netflix
be.
written all over it, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
It does have Netflix written all over it. It'll probably be pushed out onto Mixer, to be honest with you, or something ridiculous like that, and no one will watch it.
Maybe they'll bring Zune back. Was that a thing? Was that just for music though?
That was the gag at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Where they've got him the replacement for his Walkman, and
Yeah.
it's the new technology on Earth, and it's a Zune.
Yeah.
Love that. Anyway, so Halo
One
TV's
reasonable bit for a very bad film. Continue.
Oh,
it is a bad film.
controversial.
Guardians 2. Now, Guardians 1 is great. Guardians 2 is a film looking for some sort of like purpose or meaning.
Moving swiftly onwards. So the other bit of news that we've got here is the recent revelation that Amy Hennig has officially left Electronic Arts. Now, there was a lot of conjecture about this last year because the Star Wars game that she was working on was cancelled by EA. But her and EA have now officially said that they parted ways in January of this year. I believe she's setting up a new studio. But, she can't catch a break, can she? I mean, she left Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
And Uncharted 4 got finished off by someone else. She's went on to do what was being described as an Uncharted-style Star Wars game for EA, which they basically shelved when they decided they couldn't monetize single-player games.
Yeah.
So...
And it looked like it. I'd have been really into that as well.
It was
Like a
that
proper
kind.
single
It was
player.
kind of an undergroundy sort of thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
It'd been really cool that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll have a rough old time.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, it's promising for the future for that. But it is a shame that we're not going to see this Uncharted style single player game. This is the second time this has happened. There was 1313 as well, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, of
In
course, yeah.
development, which was another single player style Star Wars game. But hopefully, at some point we will get a decent single player Star Wars game. Who can say?
Yeah.
Well, your man from Remedy's doing that Jedi Fallen Order job, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, he is, yeah.
They dragged him up in the crowd. It's
Maybe the most underwhelming announcement of E3 ever.
We're just going to find the random fella in the crowd and say, "You're working on a Star Wars game, aren't you, mate?"
And he went, "Yep."
Yeah,
Great.
I'm doing a Star Wars game. Yeah.
Now leave me alone.
Go away.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else anyone's noticed been going on in
Is there not
that
some
video games?
There's some Fortnite news.
Well,
Kieran's on top
well,
of
there
that.
was. They didn't they release the playground thing. They released
so
the
the-
playground. And
The
then it's
playground
gone.
actually sounds pretty good
It does actually.
because
Yeah.
you've got an hour
Yeah.
and there's loads of resources and stuff, and you can just build. You just build and like prat around with your mates.
Okay.
And the idea they're saying as well that you can sort of use it to train if you're into getting good at the game. But
Video games training people to do stuff. Dangerous thing that is.
But yeah, you can go training camp. No, but yeah, it was out for about a day and then they turned it off because there was loads of issues with it. I don't know what the issues were though. Have they said?
I think from what I remember reading that basically it was so popular everyone was killing the servers.
I did think that because you can
Yeah.
jump in with your friends
Yeah.
and you can have a squad of 4 just on your own. I think that's how it worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking, well, are they going to do that like P2P or are they going to use their servers?
I think
'Cause
it
if-
was murdering the servers.
Because if everyone jumps in on their own,
yeah.
like, that is going to...
Well, they'd have to spin up
No,
loads of
maybe.
instances of the game, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Maybe they didn't think it through.
Made a huge mistake. Turn it off! Turn it off now!
But then I think they said, we're going to take that away and we'll put another limit time mode out for you to play. And then they had to bring that out offline because there was issues with that.
They had to get rid of the shopping carts as well, didn't they? Because people were
Yeah.
breaking the game with them,
Yeah.
using them to go off the edge of the map.
Sorry, what are the shopping carts?
So you can get in shopping carts and ride around.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like the vehicle Fortnite,
Okay.
basically.
But
Excellent.
people found glitches which actually let them glitch through the map and into areas that they shouldn't be
right, okay.
going to. So
Yeah.
So they killed them, and now they've brought them back after they fixed the glitches.
I did see a mate of mine, actually. He did something awesome with a shopping cart because they brought them back yesterday.
Did he go to Tesco's with it?
He went to Tesco's with it and put his shopping in there. No, he...
Because you can self-scan now, can't you, when you go around Tesco's?
You can. I quite like that, actually. Yeah. I feel like... I don't know. It just feels...
It's the future.
Yeah,
anyway, I've derailed.
I'm just trying to think, is this in the game or is this in real life?
What did your mate do with their shopping trolley?
He strapped a load of C4 on it and pushed it down a hill into a group of people and just blew it up.
That is very good.
Which I thought was... That's
impressive.
Tactics, that is. That's
impressive.
But yeah...
Bruce Willis, that is, surely.
There's going to be...
Die Hard level stuff.
Yeah.
There's going to be like a missile or something blowing up this weekend over on Fortnite.
Right.
That's what people think. There's a countdown on the TVs. It's like this season's Comet, but not as exciting.
Okay.
That's news for you.
Yeah.
Bit of news.
This is a game that people play.
It's a game that people play.
Okay.
People live on it, Kieran.
Yeah, me. No, I've not played it much.
This week.
I've gone off it a bit, to be fair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's driving this fatigue of Fortnite?
I think it's because I played too much.
You overstretched it?
I've racked up about... It's not a lot, but I think like 700 games of it. I got well into it, and then I kept playing it religiously. And I think when you do that with one game, it just gets a bit boring.
And then you realise that all you've got to show for it is a dance.
Yeah, and I haven't even got the dance I want.
You're not
That's
got the
the annoying thing.
You might as well just sell your PlayStation at this point, really.
I might do that. Yeah.
Or just give it away, mate.
Just give it away.
I might just smash it.
Yeah.
Not even give the luxury of it to someone else.
But Fortnite's available on like everything, so you'd be completely appliance free if you went down that route.
The problem is, to be fair, I'm alright because I played it on PlayStation, so I can't connect to any of it.
Well, that's true actually, because Sony have got your identity on Fortnite.
So
now,
that's alright.
It would be shallow installing it on your Xbox.
Yeah.
So let's segue off into that because there was a comment made recently by who was it? It was one of the head brass at Sony, wasn't it? Made a comment alongside Mark Cerny about the issue of Fortnite. Now, I think that there's a lot of conflation of two different issues when we talk about the problem with Sony and Fortnite. I think there's two separate issues, one of which is not really that much of an issue, and one of which is something that actually really bothers me. The one that's not really an issue is the fact that Sony don't support cross-play on Fortnite. Whatever, that's fine. If they don't want to do that, that's their decision. Mm-hmm. The other issue, though, is the fact that Sony obviously have something in place, potentially with Epic Games, to lock your account into Sony's infrastructure if you log into your PlayStation 4 installed version of Fortnite with your Epic Games account, and it locks it in place, and you can't then use that to log on to a version on the Switch or the Xbox, even if you unlink your account. And I think that is the bigger problem here. Is at what point does an account that you can create on a PC or on another system, does that say that should belong to another third party? Is there something in the EULA? Is there something, that we should be reading these documents that we just go, yeah, accept.
Yeah, accept.
Yeah. And I think that just bothers me the most is, we're getting to the point now where games are starting to get more and more unique accounts attached to them. Yeah, I mean, if something like Rocket League had an account that would store your progress, I think that would be great. If Destiny 2 had something like that, that would be great.
Yeah,
but the ability to carry that then between multiple systems would be fantastic. And hopefully we're at some kind of a breaking point with all this controversy around Fortnite.
Yeah, I do hope it sort of has a positive ending to it. I will just going back to the crossplay with Fortnite. It does annoy me a bit, actually, the crossplay, after everyone's banging on about it. Because you can play on your phone against someone on PC or someone on PlayStation, Xbox, and you just not got a chance to win.
Yeah.
I know you're meant to just enjoy yourself, aren't you? But if you're there with like a touch screen they've done an alright job of getting it on the phone. It's not very responsive.
Can you not use a Bluetooth controller?
I don't think it supports it yet. But I could be wrong on that. It didn't when it launched on iOS. But the same goes for PlayStation. Like if you go on PlayStation, you can be paired up against PC players, and you know who you're playing against because they're just like you can see how responsive and quick they react. Things like that.
Turning on a dime and
it's stuff like that. But it's even a little bit annoying because you can actually plug in a keyboard and mouse into your PlayStation.
Yeah.
And just use that as well. And I don't know, it's just because I think they want to try get into esports. I know that'll be a close net anyway, but I don't know, it doesn't seem that fair.
Yeah.
It's not very level. And I know other developers in the past, at Microsoft, a load of people have been them for keyboard and mouse support. And they're saying, well, we'd like to bring it, but at the same time, if you're playing an FPS with someone keyboard and mouse, they're going to destroy you if you're on a controller.
It'd be good to have an option to maybe sort of say, I want to be, but then again, Fortnite doesn't have those segregated servers, does it? It wouldn't work if you said I only want to play with players on the same platform, because the idea is they need to fill the servers quickly, so they keep the games moving and they keep people going through. But
I think to be fair to them, on the phone they do try and match you, because in the top right hand corner you can say you're matchmaking against people on the same platform. So I think it does try and do that, but. That's not always the case. But...
We shall see. We could be on the cusp of something great.
Yeah.
Or we could be on the cusp of something terrible. And everyone will be playing on the same system and it'll be bedlam.
The Microsoft PlayStation Switch is what it would be called.
MicroStation... Nintendo MicroStation...
Switchy Station Jobby.
MicroStation Switch.
Flippy PC Switch. And it'll just be one amalgamation of all the consoles.
Microsoft Game Boy Station.
Yes.
Yeah.
This all sounds fine.
I'm fine with this. This is fine.
Yes.
Oh no, it would be great. Wouldn't it be great if you could just go out and buy a game box, video game box, and plug it under your telly?
It's kind of going that. I mean, with certain exceptions, it's kind of going that way anyway. Because like PS4 and Xbox, like
they're pretty much the same thing.
Really. Switch is obviously it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
Just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're
just their own.
They're just doing their own thing.
But then with the cross-play stuff in things like Fortnite and Rocket League and stuff like that, you know, it doesn't kind of matter that you're on Minecraft now. Actually, Minecraft relaunched on the Switch this week.
Oh yeah.
The new version of that with cross-play support, and weirdly, when you log on to that, you log on with your Xbox account,
right,
on the Switch.
Oh. Okay.
So you boot up Minecraft on the Switch, and you log into your Xbox account.
Okay.
But it will then sync all your purchases between tablet, PC, Xbox, and Switch.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. All your DLC that you've bought will go across all those systems.
That is good.
It is very good because
we support that.
My youngest lad actually played it on his tablet, and I'd let him log into my Xbox account so he could buy some bits and bobs on it. And when I logged into that on the Switch...
You were skinned.
They were all there. So all the stuff that he'd bought previously, all the skin packs and stuff that he bought were there ready for him to use on the Switch.
That's cool.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah. So that's the kind of the utopia, you know, that sort of single continuous service.
Like that fucking sorry. No.
Random.
Unnecessary swearing.
Unnecessary swearing is your fault.
Well, no, you know, at the Bethesda E3 conference, they announced Elder Scrolls Blades.
Yes.
And they were saying that'll run between all consoles and like your progress will pick up from one from the other and so forth.
Blades does sound like some kind of bad wrestler name, doesn't it?
Elder Scrolls Blades.
Elder Scrolls Blades.
So that's obviously something in some people's minds if they're thinking about it for their sort of mainly phone game. You can pick up on PS4 and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's good. Anything else anyone want to chip in with?
Have we got any more news? Is it still a bit quiet after E3?
I think we're still in the E3 bug, aren't we? That sort of downtime after E3 where everyone shuffles back to their PCs and goes,
E3 wasn't interesting, was it?
It was
I don't know. There was some good stuff in there.
Yeah, but nothing.
Andrew WK.
There was Smash Brothers.
Nintendo doing a new Smash Brothers.
I
missed that.
Do you know how many characters are in it?
60.
There's all the characters. All the characters are
60.
in it. Do you want to know about them?
No.
Do you know what I want, Andy? I want at least a minute on all 60 characters.
There's a video for you then.
Great.
There's a video that you can go and watch.
Kill me now. Okay.
I think that's probably it, isn't it? Shall
you
we wrap this up? They make it nice and short and sweet.
You know what? We should do because we've run out of stuff.
We've run out of stuff. We've run out of video games to talk about, and we do need to get another video game in tonight before
We've
Jonny.
got more content to
gets-
make.
We have.
And it's already, I'll let you in on the secret, guys. Listen to this. It's 10 o'clock when we're recording this. It's very late.
You wouldn't know it to look outside though. It's bright.
It is very late.
Yeah.
It's very late.
I
It is
mean,
late, and
I know
Jonny
it's a
needs to
Friday.
sleep.
Oh my god.
I know it's a Friday, but bedtime is bedtime.
Bedtime is bedtime.
Okay. So we'll wrap it up there, I guess.
That's a good
I do
thing.
need
Oh,
to
sorry.
get my dance as well.
Yeah,
You need to
I
get
do
your
need
dance.
to get me
Yeah.
dance.
So yeah, that's cool. We out. We out.
Well, I feel bad because I said we'll wrap it up, but you're hosting.
Well,
so.
you know, I was kind of hosting to the start, but we kind of handed it over. We've done a joint job.
You're on Microsoft and I'm Switch, and we're joined.
We switched. Then
Oh.
we switched,
Oh.
and now you're going to send everybody home.
Follow us on Twitter. We are official_NGB.
Video games.
Video games. I was going to say my Twitter, but I don't fucking use Twitter anymore. Shit.
No one wants to follow you on Twitter.
Fucking fair. Yeah, thanks for having
Like,
listened.
share, comment, subscribe, YouTube,
all of that.
all of
Yeah.
that.
All of that, yeah.
And keep your eyes on the site because stuff's happening that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
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 Can't say any more.
Yeah.
But interesting stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Wow, what's happening?
Great.
We'll fill you in a minute. That's all for now.
All right.
We shall catch you soon. Bye.
Love you.